Machine, so stitches.
Are you happy with that sewing job?
Yeah, stitched it up pretty good. Stitched it up pretty good. Here, check it out.
Let's see.
Check it out, huh?
That is probably... What up, crew? Welcome to downtown Los Angeles. You got your boy Groobies and...
Your boy Kid Lips up in here.
Woo!
Hello.
Yeah.
Good to be here.
What are we going to do today, kiddies?
Well, today we are going to talk about the best way to put your labels on a t-shirt. As you may know, when you join the Applique Brands program, we help you make woven labels. And if you didn't join, you may already have woven labels because that's a key part, in many cases, to having a dope brand. And the way that you handle that branding is really important. You want to be tasteful, you don't want to be too in your face, you want to come up with the right place to put your logo, your label, that's not like a billboard, but rather draws the eye, starts the conversation, helps people know, oh, that's Applique, or oh, that's so-and-so brand.
And the good news here is that there are some very, very typical traditional places where you should be thinking about putting your label. And this video is about quickly reviewing those places and making sure you guys have some really good ideas about places to drop that woven label that are going to turn out great. We made a shirt today.
Yeah.
Where's the sewing machine?
Right here.
Where's the jukey, man?
Yeah.
We just hammered a ton of woven labels on it. We sewed.
We didn't hammer. We took a sewing machine. I actually stitched this up, which is like, I don't usually sew these days. Put it on, put it on. Go off screen and put this thing on, come back on. So essentially, I went a little ham. I put labels all over this shirt. I was playing with the sewing machine, I had a great time. We even made a pocket on it to show where this could go, but it's kind of dope, it's kind of weird. Essentially, this is the blasted tee, and we have our Applique.com label on it.
So the first, and I'd say probably most prominent option for branding is gonna be the left breast. In this case, we threw a pocket on it. You don't need a pocket there. This can just be a woven label right here on the breast. It's super flat, super simple. It's gonna be out there. You see a lot of kind of upscale garments that would have like a chest embroidery right here. So you can also put a woven label right there on the breast. First option, super out there.
Bam.
Next place?
That's the sleeve.
Yeah, you could do left sleeve or right sleeve. There's not necessarily a right or a wrong way to go there. But the sleeve is great. It's kind of like out of the way if you're doing like a chest print or something like that, or chest applique. The sleeve is good because it's a little bit out of the way, kind of catches the eye as somebody walks by. Really clean. All these are great placements for a flat label. The next one, so the lower hem of the garment, again, if you've got anything going on the left breast, you should probably be thinking about the right hem, and vice versa. If you're going something on the right breast, which is not traditional, you'd be doing left hem. Just kind of sets the balance off. We also like it a little bit so you can see it from the front. So you can see it from the front, and you can also see it from the side. So we really try to place them like right where that wrap of the garment happens, kind of the front thigh area. If you're doing applique work, if you're sewing on a pocket, if you're sewing on hoodie pockets, you can always throw a flag in there. And the flags are really dope because you can have artwork on the front. As we said before, you can have artwork on the back.
It's me, Ethan, aka Kid Lips, and I'm going to show you how these folks rock the collar. Essentially,
it's not like popping your collar.
Right. This is the most well-known, I'd say, label placement. It's the most subtle as well, right? Because it's inside the shirt, and you just have your neck touching it. But it's a great way for you to know, and then when people ask you, oh, where'd you get that shirt? You can lift it up and be like, yo, check it out, I got it from my local shop. But essentially, what you're dealing with, we usually keep the garment, so this is a Gildan t-shirt. We'll usually keep the size and manufacturer information in. You can choose to cut it out if you don't want it. Having the size information is valuable. Sometimes there's other ways to apply the size, whether it be a tag or a print. But for us, we keep that there, and then we just stitch the label on top to say, yo, this is from Applique.com. Here's our label inside the neck. Bam.
Another great thing about keeping the label in there is with Gildan in particular, these are tearaway labels. So you can literally just rip this entire information out when you get the product.
So there it is, essentially the t-shirt. You rock them, everybody else does. It's good to know how to brand it tastefully without being too in your face, especially if you want to be creative with the art, right? So now you can go weird with the art on the chest or art on the sleeve or wherever you might want to put your artwork, and then your label is just a nice subtle addition. And it's not so blasted logo, but rather something nice and cool touch.
Definitely.
Yeah, any other places? You guys tell us. Comments, questions, concerns, how do you guys apply labels to your products? This is just a t-shirt. What other garments are you curious about? We definitely put labels on everything, so it's good to know best practice for other types of styles, right? Please subscribe, tell your friends. We're here every week.
There's also a video. If you guys have questions about the Oblique Brands program, we'll throw a link to that video. Make sure you guys can click on that and see it. Please subscribe. One video per week. Learn about building a brand, learn about designing apparel, learn about manufacturing apparel. We are here, we are resources for you. Quick subscribe, costs you nothing, for free.
What have you got to lose, huh?
Yep.
What do you got? You just got stuff to gain.
Alrighty, peace be with you guys.
Thank you.
You.
Appreciate you. You ready?